The restaurant I entered today was the kind where you can watch the food being prepared right in front of you. The ramen shop I visited previously also had a kitchen area visible in the back where I could catch glimpses of the staff working, though not in much detail. However, at that time I couldn't see very clearly, so having a long table right in front of my seat today, with the kitchen just beyond it, allowed me to observe the people cooking and working, which I found quite fascinating. After all, I had never seen food preparation process in the future. Of course, when I worked in a bread factory, I was aware of my specific tasks, and while partitions separated the workstations, I could still see a bit of what those around me were doing while I was overseeing. So I was familiar with those procedures. However, in today's restaurant, one person completed the entire dish from start to finish and then served it to me. It's interesting to think that food can be made by a single person. As for what I ate today, what was it called? Yes, it was a dish called oyakodon. The cook seared pieces of meat in a pan, mixed them with eggs, served rice from a pot, and placed the seared ingredients on top. It was astonishing how quickly it all came together. Is all the food here prepared in this way, with a single person handling everything from cooking to serving? In the future, I thought all food manufacturing was divided into several tasks across various sections in factories. But I wonder if other foods there were also made entirely by one person. But at a party in the future, when I've had the chance to chat with others and asked about their work, I've never encountered anyone who prepares entire meals alone. So perhaps such people do not exist. I don't recall hearing about jobs outside of the factory structure when we discussed professions at the children's home either. Today I watched the cooking process unfold right before my eyes and then ate the freshly made piping hot meal. As expected, it had a strong flavor similar to other dishes here and was quite salty. However, since there was plenty of plain white rice underneath, eating the rice with the toppings made the dish easier to eat. This egg ingredient also gave me a similar curious impression as the one I had previously tasted. It was slightly gelatinous and watery, but not overly runny. The meat reminded me of the kind I once had in the bento, the lunchbox. The egg had a faint smell, a slight pungency, but it wasn't as strong as the egg in the udon I had before. Personally, I think I would prefer a bit less egg and meat with a larger portion of white rice, as that would make it easier to eat. Still, being able to observe the cooking process was incredibly interesting.